Happy Monday, everybody. I had a spare minute, which I don't normally have in the evenings, and I wanted to pop on here if you happen to catch that false live a minute or two ago. I didn't even know I was live. It was not giving me the notification. So I actually wanted to talk to you about mental health and our hormones and some misconceptions that I've been seeing from women that have been private messaging me, and something that actually is a very, very, very common question. And so you might have this question as well. And so if that's the case, then I would love for you to pop in the comments and let me know. Let me know if this is you. So the question that I get all the time is, I don't know if it's just me or if it's my hormones. And typically this comes up in conversation when women are sharing, I've got mood swings, I feel super depressed before my cycle, I'm anxious, I feel like a different person, 7 to 10 days out of the month, I just feel awful. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's my hormones. And as we're having this conversation, we're kind of dissecting, what they've been told by their doctor, what they've been told by their family, and what the truth actually is, which is that you cannot separate your mental health from your hormones. Because your hormones, if you think about it, the definition of what a hormone is a chemical messenger produced by your body to carry out a specific action or to facilitate a specific action. So for women, your hormones dictate everything about you. They dictate how you feel. They dictate how you think. If you think even about as we get into, pregnancy and perimenopause or menopause, we see cognitive changes, meaning changes not only to the structure, but the blood flow that impacts our mental health. We have impacts on mental health from birth control, from pharmaceutical medications that were given to us to help our hormones, but actually ended up kind of harming them. So my question for you is, I'm curious for the women in this group, if this is statistically what we are seeing in the literature. And what the literature shows is that somewhere between 50 to 80% of women will experience mood changes throughout their cycle, meaning you go from feeling like I'm good, and then there's this massive drop off, like right around ovulation, or right around your period. So if that's you, you can just raise your hand. You don't need to share anything more than that unless you really want to. But the truth is, you cannot separate your mental health from your hormones. They go hand in hand, which is why we treat them holistically in my practice, meaning that we are looking at the entire person, the entire expression, how you yourself are expressing or demonstrating those specific imbalances in your body. Because those imbalances are going to look very different from one person to the next. We might, we've got 2 new women just in the last 2 weeks in the Happy Hormones program, and one of them, their PMS looks like kind of more typical sadness, low mood, apathy. And the other person feels like anxiety and irritability. Now, the root problems are exactly the same, but the manifestation looks different. And this is why we have to treat the whole body, so that we can address your mental health and your hormones simultaneously, because they are connected, they are interconnected. So we can't just be treating them separately, meaning, if you have gone to your doctor, and I'm really curious for those of you watching, if you've gone to your doctor and you've said, or they've told you, like, we can put you on antidepressants or we can put you on birth control. The birth control will manage your crazy wonky cycles. The antidepressants will manage your mood. And you're just like, why? But like, shouldn't we be treating the same thing? Why is nobody digging further into that to see what the actual problem is? So we're going to be talking about this more in my masterclass that's coming up in a few weeks here. But I just wanted to let you know there is hope. If you have mental health issues that are exacerbated during that time of the month, then then yes, it is hormone related. So this is why if you've popped in my PMs and you've said, I'm not sure if it's connected to my hormones, it's all connected to your hormones. There's no way for it not to be, because you're a female and because of the way that you're wired and the way that our cells were meant to interact with each other. There's no way for it not to be hormonal. So I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a PM or a message, and I will talk to you guys soon.